time has come to bring back Didi Gregorius. Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Sad Show video cast. Today we're going to talk about the Phillies' chances of re-signing shortstop Didi Gregorius. Now, guys, before you end this video, please subscribe if you haven't not yet. Please join the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, there's been some names that have been coming off the books of the free agent market. Freddie Galvis signed with the Baltimore Orioles. Andrelton Simmons signed with the Minnesota Twins. So, Didi Gregorius, really the only lone man that can man shortstop for the Phillies in 2021 on the free agent market. There's been a lot of discussions popping up around this, recently. There's been some talk that maybe they start Scott Kingery at shortstop if they don't land Didi. I just don't see that happening. Scott Kingery as a shortstop just did not work out back in 2018. I think he's better equipped for, a position like, second base possibly. But the thing is Jean Segura most likely will be starting second base. And really, I do not like Jean Segura at the shortstop position. So I really think it's so important to go out and re-sign Didi Gregorius. And the thing I love about this, it reminds me a bit of the JT Realmuto. The market is so weak for him. And I think this could be another situation where he will fall into our lap. Let me explain. The Cincinnati Reds, the only team rumored to be circling in on Didi Gregorius, has a lot of financial commitments with Joey Votto, Nicholas Castellanos, Mike Moustakas. I don't think they're willing to go for this right now. I mean, Didi, he wants apparently the maximum amount of years he's going to get is 2 years. So you could sign Didi Gregorius to a 1 to 2 year deal as a bridge for Bryson Scott. Hey, if Bryson Scott gets caught up in 2022, which he most likely will, if you have Didi already playing there, hey, you're just playing part-time, and then Didi leaves in free agency, and the start of 2023, Bryson Scott's going to be your everyday shortstop. That is fine. That is fine. But I always talk about and bring up the importance of a left-handed bat in the Phillies lineup, primarily in their infield, because it is so right-handed heavy. It is so important to have a guy like Didi Gregorius on your team. Is he going to be best? Is he going to be your best defender? No, he's not. But he's going to hit 20 to 25 home runs, possibly even 30. You saw what he did in that amazing 2017 season with the Yankees. So once again, he took advantage of that short right field porch, Yankee Stadium and at Citizens Bank Park. So his power numbers are very, very good. If he could stay healthy, the health concerns, of course, are a bit of a problem for Gregorius. He really battled some injuries back in 2019, but his 2020 season was unbelievable, and hopefully he could replicate that in 2021. Once again, furthermore, the Cincinnati Reds, I don't think they're willing to go for this right now. Once again, they're trying to, dump Moustakas' contract. Good luck, especially in this climate, with teams kind of being wary of, about taking on big contracts. Good luck trying to get rid of that contract, and good luck trying to get rid of Nicholas Castellanos. Yet again, the Reds are an example of a team that has stacked up on way too much offense and has ignored, the importance of pitching. Like the Phillies, you see the Phillies went out and, they could sign Bryce, they could sign JT, they could go out and make all these splashes of the offense. But what really matters is the pitching, and I see some similarities here between these two teams. Ignoring the importance of having a good bullpen, ignoring the importance of having a good starting rotation. I think the Phillies have adjusted that slightly better than the Cincinnati Reds, but once again, two, really similar teams in some way when it comes to, how they're being run and decision making. Good luck trying to dump some of these contracts and trades. Just good luck. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's pretty unlikely that Didi Gregorius goes to the Reds. And fun fact is that he actually did play there at the beginning of his career. But I think Didi to the Phillies makes the most sense. As I said, we need a shortstop, especially a left-handed hitter on our lineup. And Didi loved Philly. I think he really, really enjoyed it here. I think the fans really, really seem to gel well with Didi. I think it's a perfect fit. I really do. And I think we have the money. I think he's seeking like a 1 year, $15 million contract. He'd be content for that. That's a no-brainer for the Phillies. I forget who put that out. He said 1 year, $15 million contract. That's a no-brainer. The deal should be done. If I was in charge, the deal would be done by now. I'd already call him up and say 1 year, $15 million contract, deal done. That is a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. That's a steal. And the thing I love about it is that Bryson Scott will be most likely be called up in 2022. So if you have to get him on a 2 year deal, hey, it's fine. Just kind of playing part-time, just get him, a little platoon going there. I think Didi's definitely going to get most of that time. But after 2022, guess what? He's gone. So now Bryson Scott's going to be taking over in 2023. So it makes all the sense in the world to sign Didi Gregorius. It just really does. You're not going to have to sign him, long-term. Not going to have to commit to, a 4 or 5 year contract, even a 3 year contract. 2 at the most, at the absolute most. And it looks like he might settle for, once again, another, 1-year deal here. And hey, I can understand where Didi's coming from. He wants, multi-year deal, at least 2 years. He had a great 2020 season. He kind of wanted to reevaluate his free agent market after a down 2019. He wanted to hit the market again. He reestablished his market in 2020 with a really, really good season. He wants to get a multi-year deal. I have no problem with that. The union stuff, they're trying to put pressure on these players to get the most money they can. I completely understand that. But you have to understand that what's the best deal you're going to get? And honestly, the market is so weak. The Yankees went out and, re-signed DJ Mayhew. That takes them out of the running. If they missed out on DJ Mayhew, would say, Didi to the Yankees would be a really good reunion. He knows the Yankees well. I'm sure they'd love to have him. Well, guess what? Out of the picture, they just went out and re-signed DJ Mayhew. So that was a huge running for, huge team to take out of the running for Didi Gregorius. But honestly, I think the Reds just don't really scare me. Once again, they have a lot of financial commitments. I mean, they're probably going to have to pay, no question, they're definitely going to have to pay Suarez if they don't trade him. So the Reds just don't really make a lot of sense to me. Once again, yet again, another team like the Angels. I think you can put the Angels in this category. A team that stacks up on offense, gets, look at the Angels, Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, Justin Upton, Albert Pujols. Once again, stacking up on all this offense and not, addressing the importance of pitching, not addressing the importance of pitching. And once again, I'm not even gonna talk about the Phillies bullpen in here. That's a whole other separate discussion. I'm talking about Didi Gregorius and where I think he's going to be signing. And in my free agent prediction video way back in November, I predicted that Didi would re-sign with the Phillies. And I've had some up and down moments here. I said, I think it's going to be one or the other, JT or Didi. Of course, the Phillies just make the JT signing official today. They just made it official, which is great news. Of course, it's, not been official for a couple days now, but they have officially announced the re-signing of JT Realmuto. But I don't think they're done here. I do think they will get Didi back. Luckily, I think he's just going to fall in lap. I mean, once again, the market for him is so weak. So weak. Once again, I don't think I need to explain it anymore. The Reds, they're not willing to commit to that kind of money. I just don't see them doing that unless they somehow, a miracle happens where they're able to trade. And once again, it's not like Didi, is going to get like a $30 million AAV. I'm not talking about it. He's not that expensive. Let's keep this in perspective. He's not a superstar here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I need to even say that. But let's say a miracle happens and they somehow are able to trade away. I got like Nicholas Castellanos, Mike Moustakas. No one's going to be willing to take on Joey Votto at that awful contract. But anyway, it's not going to happen. And once again, is Didi going to be your best defender? No, he's not. No, he's not. His defense is not very good. But it's not like horrible, but it's not the best. But once again, I think another left-handed bat in this Phillies lineup would just be so important. That's why I wanted Didi over Simmons. Once again, you got to take the good with the bad. And let's talk about this. I don't like Scott Kingery. That's discussion that Scott Kingery should start at shortstop. Once again, not the best shortstop. Started around 2018, didn't do his job. And how in the world can you start a 140 hitter after a dreadful season? Scott Kingery needs to reestablish himself this year. And to all these people out there who are saying trade Scott Kingery, that is like the stupidest thing you could say right now. That is just so ridiculous. Why would you trade Scott Kingery? What are you going to get out of Scott Kingery if you traded him right now? What would you get out of Scott Kingery if you traded him right now? Nothing. Nothing. He's worth nothing. He needs to reestablish himself this year in 2021 as a player. Because honestly, he's not worth a lot right now. Of course, the potential's still there. Potential means nothing in some ways. Nothing. If you can't put it out in the field every single day. This doesn't mean anything. Hey, the guy has potential. Big deal. Is he putting up good results? No. He has batting 140. Once again, he's a better player than a 140 hitter. Okay? That was just a weird year. He got the virus. It was, not a proper spring training. I understand. I completely understand. But you can't, go out and limp for this guy and say, deserve another shot, put him at this, start him at short. No way. And I don't like, going back to this, I do not like Jean Segura at shortstop. Jean Segura needs to be a second baseman. This is why the Phillies really need to bring back Didi. I think they need to go outside the organization. I don't think they should pursue another center fielder because, once again, we need more money in the bullpen. I understand they went out and signed Matt Moore to that 1-year, $3 million contract. Big deal. That guy's past his prime. It's an all right move. The one thing I do like about him is he's a lefty. We'll talk about that on Sunday in the weekly update. But lefty in the Phillies bullpen, of course, is a very, very big deal. And they signed him to a major league contract. But I think a Didi signing could be coming up, pretty soon. That's why I want to make this video. There's a lot of buzz about him. There's a lot of tweeting with John Heyman, with Ken Rosenthal and the Nightingales of the world. They're tweeting about him because I think something could be coming ahead pretty soon. I mean, you saw it with JT Realmuto. The days leading up to him signing with the Phillies, there were a lot of buzz around him. This deal could be coming to a head soon. No one has really said, hey, like the deal's coming to a head soon. He's going to pick a team. He's going to sign with this team. No one's really said that, but it's just been a lot of his name coming up, in tweets and in the news. So I wouldn't be surprised if he signed pretty soon. I would not be surprised. Once again, 19 days away from pitchers and catchers reporting here, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January 29th. We are moving through the month of January. I'm so glad that January is almost over. I'm disappointed to hear that there could be possibly a snowstorm coming next week. That does not make me happy. I hate winter and I hate snow. You almost wonder why I wouldn't move down to Florida. But anyway, we just need to keep things in perspective here. I mean, we're not far away from the start of, spring training. And the Phillies still, I don't want to make this video about the bullpen, as I said, but they still really have not addressed this main issue. I see them as a third or fourth place team at best. I mean, I really do. I don't think we're making the playoffs this year. I really don't. If you want my honest opinion, I hate to be the Grim Reaper here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see them making the playoffs. They still have not addressed the main issue. Yeah, they went out and signed Archie Bradley. That's one guy. One significant guy. I mean, of course, they've made some minor acquisitions with Alvarado and Conrad and Matt Moore today. Nothing special. There's not like superstar. I mean, and even Archie Bradley's not like a superstar, but he's gonna significantly bolster this bullpen. There's no question about that. He's gonna significantly bolster this bullpen. That's like the only guy that's really gonna help this bullpen. But staying back on topic here with Didi, I think it's just so. And this would even boost our offense even more. If we get Didi back, I mean, I'm already not really concerned about our offense with getting JT back. I'm not concerned about our offense, but if we get Didi back, that's only gonna help our offense. And what do you do with Scott Kingery? I think it's just a part-time role, I think, for Scott Kingery. I think maybe you see some time in center with the uncertainty in center right now. And Jack Fritz said the other day, he said, go outside the organization to get a center fielder. I want a bullpen. Do you have like a little three-way platoon with Hazley, Quinn, and Kingery possibly? Because Kingery, I mean, I don't like him long-term in center field, but hey, if that's where he's going to get some playing time, so be it. He's going to be off the bench playing center. Maybe occasionally G needs a day off, you put him at second. You can play him all around the infield. If Alec Bohm needs a day off, you put him at third. Even shortstop, occasionally at shortstop, I don't mind it. He provides versatility. He can play right field, left field. I mean, Scott Kingery can play anywhere. He's so versatile. He's such a valuable asset to this team, despite him batting just 140 last year. And once again, you could justify a low batting average if the guy's walking a lot, but you cannot justify a 140 average. I don't care how much he's getting on base. I don't care what his slugging percentage is. You can't justify a 140 average. You just can't. You can't. You could justify, 240, 250 average. Somebody's even, I mean, maybe not, 230, that's pretty bad too. But, with Rhys Hoskins, 100 plus walks, with like a 220, what do you have, like a 226 average? Still not the best year, but, it didn't look as ugly with the walks, but you can't justify a 140 average. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Share it on social media, link in the description section, at Phillies Hots of Instagram, TikTok, RFNX, Instagram, card, text 267-225-3392. Email me, phillieshots@gmail.com. Comment down below. Will the Phillies bring back Didi Gregorius? I say yes. I think it's going to happen in the next couple weeks. I think it will. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. See you Sunday for the weekly update.